This is Josh with Lucas Lighting. In this video, we'll talk about resistors and why some LED light installs may require them. We'll also talk about installation best practices, and we'll finish off by talking about each one of these individually and what they should be paired with. The first thing we're going to do is demonstrate how a resistor will change the current draw of a circuit. We have a power supply right here. It's got 12 volts. We have 10 amps worth of available current. Right now we're not making any power, and I have an LED light right here that's connected to it. We're going to go ahead and turn that on. You can see that we have 3 amps worth of current, and we're about 37 watts. Now with some cars, we're looking for a 55 to 60 watt bulb there, and we're looking for closer to 4.5 or 5 amps of current. And so with these numbers being so low, a lot of cars will throw a bulb out error. So what we can do is we can take this resistor and we can tap it right in there, and then you can see that we get an increase. We go up to our 5 amps and our 62 watts that we're looking for. So this resistor could correct a bulb out error if you're having a bulb out error after an LED installation. Installation of all resistor types is the same. You're going to take one wire and connect it to the feed side, and you're going to take the other wire and connect it to the ground side. You're going to mount the resistor in a place where it can get hot and it won't damage anything that's heat sensitive. Let's talk about the resistors, starting with this 25 watt 6 ohm resistor. This is the only 25 watt resistor that we make. This is specifically for mini bulbs. So you're going to find current problems in mini bulbs in two main areas: the turn signals, fast flashing or any kind of turn signal error on the dash, and reverse lights. You're going to put your car in reverse and you're immediately going to get a reverse light output error, and you can just add a resistor to one of these bulbs and that will make it perfect. One bulb that you can't use these on is the new M series. The new M series already has resistance built into it, so if you have one of these new M series bulbs, you shouldn't have any issues, but if you do, you can't fix it with the resistor. The 50 watt 6 ohm and 50 watt 10 ohm resistors are both for headlight applications. As you saw at the beginning of this video, we're trying to replicate what the halogen bulb would pull, so about 4.5 to 5 amps of current and 55 to 60 watts worth of power. These sit in our assortment just like this. The 6 ohm works really well with MX, L1, and L2. The 10 ohm works really well with L3 and L5. Why would you need a decoder? Well, if your car has pulse width modulation, you have no choice but to use a decoder. If your car does not have pulse width modulation, a lot of times resistors will do the trick, and they're easier to install sometimes. So remember, the 25 watt 6 ohm is good for all mini bulbs. The 50 watt 6 ohm is good for MX, L1, and L2. The 50 watt 10 ohm is good for L3 and L5. Any additional questions? Call or text 408-623-1380, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5 CST. You may also email support@lucas-lighting.com. Thanks for watching.